Hello and welcome to episode 3 of another season with FC Twente. As you understand, this is the follow-up to the Versus 3 that we did, where three of us faced off with FC Twente in the Eredivisie, and spoiler alert, I won it. But anyway, I decided to come on for a second season, as did Custom Profit. You'll find some links actually in my description below to his videos, because like I say, he's made a few, so in terms of his second season so far, we're not following the same structure, but it's good to see how he's doing. It's interesting. Without further ado, we should now look at and see how we're doing, of course, which is, if we take a look at the league, Eredivisie. Oh look, we're third! And we've actually got a game in hand over PSV, who funnily enough is our game today. And we're equal on games with Ajax, because of course both us and Ajax have been in Europe, just not the same European competition obviously, but yeah, all in all we're not doing too badly. There's been a couple of drop points here and there, and as you can see we're top of the injury league table, which does not help us either. However, if we take a look at the schedule, and we will start with just the league, because obviously it's the league games that I've been counting. So yeah, first game of the season, of course, that you saw was the 4-0 demolishing of NEC. I think the last game you saw would have been game 10. Is that the 1-0 against FC Utrecht? I think it must have been. Is that right? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. He hasn't scrolled all the way up. That's more like it. SC Cambuur 7-0 was our first game of the season. And then 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You saw the Heerenveen game, which we drew 1-1. We drew with PSV before that. And then drew with Almere City after that, which was unfortunate. We then, during November, went on 3 wins, a run of 3 wins at home. 1-0 to FC Utrecht, which is great. 3-0 at home to Fortuna Sittard. And of course, 3-0 away at Fortuna Sittard, my mistake. And 3-0 at home to Vitesse Arnhem. Again, cracking results. But since we come into December, it's been a little bit iffy. We lost 3-1 to FC Groningen, and we shouldn't have done. We were by far the better team as far as I was concerned, certainly watching it. You would know it, obviously, seeing the ratings at the end, but couldn't do it, couldn't score. Couldn't get the goals in. It was unfortunate. And then we bounced back with a 3-1 away win over Willem 2, which was nice. But then against Heerenveen again, we lost 1-0 away. And again, I felt like we were the better side. I mean, in terms of the stats, not so much. And plus, they were able to score goals that we weren't. But look, Lukoki, Zeknini and Wadant all having awful games. And their 3 replacements, Cantala, Piedra Lang and Drybergen, not actually doing that much better. So yeah, really massive performance issues as far as I'm concerned with the team. You know, realistically to me that's a game we should have won. So anyway, we're up against PSV today. PSV, oh no, we're favourites, 6-4 favourites. I thought PSV would be, but they are in second place as already mentioned, so it should be an interesting match. If we go now, I'm gonna take you and let you have a look at how we're doing in the cup, the KNVB Becker. Obviously, you know we beat ASWH 5-0 in the first round. We just faced off against Telstar away in the second round and beat them 3-0 comfortably. Got 2 goals from Lukoki and 1 from Chirivella, which isn't bad. And then obviously coming up, we have FC Groningen, who of course recently we just lost to, which was unfortunate. So we'll see how that goes. If we now look at, the UEFA Europa League. As you can see, it's not been great, really. Lovely first game in Group L. I mean, just to give you a look at the group, you see where we finished. We didn't qualify. We finished in 3rd place. But we didn't do badly. I was very, very pleased, actually. We were awful against Everton, but we didn't do badly. But yeah, first game against A again, beaten comfortably 3-0. Then we went away to Atletico Bilbao, which was, yeah, I wasn't sure how well we'd do. I mean, you know Simon, I know, is a decent goalkeeper. I've had him in my Everton save, but I just wasn't sure how we'd do. As you can see, they dominated the living heck out of us. Dominated us, something chronic. So we didn't get anything out of that game, unfortunately. We then went up against Everton. Drybergen actually got a goal, albeit coming on as a sub and playing out on the wing. He managed to score, which is fantastic. But as you can see, Everton were just... I mean, I say they were far better than us. They were better than us. They weren't far better than us. We did have the better possession, but still we could not break them down, and that was a shame. Then we faced them straight away again, albeit the following month, and this time we were at home and we lost 2-0. I would say our performance was probably worse this time than it was in the previous match. Statistically speaking, it's close. It's about the same, but we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, and Everton came away with all 3 points. Then again, against AA Ghent in November, we managed a lovely 4-2 victory, so that's both games we won against AA Ghent. But we went 1-0 up, they made it 1-1, then they made it 2-1, and then after that, Rafik got one on 53, Chirivella on 55, and then a further one on the 93rd minute to actually get us all 3 points on that one. So it was a good result. But then we just faced off again against the final game in the UEFA group against Atletico Bilbao. And we actually didn't do too badly. I really did think there was a chance of us winning it, especially when you look at the match stats. But yeah, we went 1-0 up. They made it 1-1. We went 2-1 up. They made it 2-2. And we couldn't get another goal after that. But if you notice, Zeknini and Waydant are not playing fantastically. Waydant normally loves a big game, but I don't know, maybe that just wasn't big enough for him. Nevertheless, we drew and we got a point, but that is our European dream over, I think. I'm going to double, yeah, it is. And that's it, really. Obviously, you know about the Johan Cruyff Schal, because we won that at the very start of the season. In fact, that was the game you saw. You didn't see the first league game, did you? I forgot about that. Nah, you saw the Schal. There we go. Just to get my head right about this. Yeah, there we go. That was the first one you saw where we beat Ajax on penalties. So you didn't actually see the 7-0 game against SC Camber. Never mind. But anyway, without further ado, let's go play PSV. Okay, it's time for FC Twente at home to PSV. In goal, it's Gordon, a back four of Martinez, Langkamp, Bien and Korb. In defensive midfield, Busquets. Central midfield, Espinosa and Chirivella. Left wing, Zeknini. Right wing, Lukoki. And up front, it's Waydant. So we're hoping for a decent performance, especially after the last match. We just come off the back of a run, so it's just... Last game in the league was a loss. Obviously, the last game we... played was in the cup and we did very well, so pick up where you left off last time out, and we're gonna set some expectations. Oh, why are you confused? You did well last time and me expecting never mind. Sometimes, just sometimes. Okay, well, kick-off time. FC Twente in the all red and PSV in the green with the white shorts. Pause that for 1 second and we'll have a look at the full match for the first minute. It was actually a FC Twente kickoff. Being on the ball, puts it out wide, finds Lukoki. Lukoki on the wing. Tackled. Romero looking to make a counter-attack, passes it back to Rosario. Rosario with the ball forward, finds Espinosa, who gives it to Waydant. Waydant finds Lukoki outright. Lukoki trying to get by his man. Still got the ball. Still got the ball. Looking for a cross. Not going to happen. But good effort there from Lukoki. Throw in now. Korb to Waydant. Korb into the middle. Busquets. Espinosa. Martinez. Looking for a cross. Can't get it, but he does force a corner, which he will take. Zeknini. Sorry, takes it. Tries to find Waydant, doesn't happen. Lukoki picks up the loose ball. Zeknini again on the ball, and he's offside. Yeah, that happens a lot. Happens a lot when the players you come off from taking the corner kicks stay offside. Anyway, Dumfries with a long ball forward. Bien gets in the way of Romero. Korb puts it out wide. Lukoki now on a run forward. He's got players in front of him. He's being closed down a lot. I feel like we should go a bit positive. Let's get creative. And... ooh, that was a close one. We should go key highlights too at this point. Well, nobody's had a shot or a shot on target, but we look like we're having a slightly better of it. Oh, throw in for them right at their corner. That was unfortunate. Well, for them, obviously not for us. Not that anything came of it. Dumfries, Baumgartel, Lucassen. We're pressing the keeper, but there we go. Lukoki's on the ball again. He's been well marked. Oh, cross in. Tries to find way down. Doesn't happen. Busquets finds Martinez. I did go to key highlights, right? Chiravella, Lukoki. Is he going to get a shot in? And he... oh, it looked like it was going in. It did. Well, 12 minutes in and we are maybe looking sharper. Sadliek. I'm going to check. Did I go to key highlights? Yeah, I did. This is key highlights apparently. And oh, God, they're passing it around too much in our box. I don't like that. Lucassen. And I'm on positive. Let's go cautious. Ihataren. Oh, crap. Romero gets the... Maximiliano Romero gets the rebound. Not happy with that. Yeah, defensively we seem to have... we don't seem to be doing quite as well as we were. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I tell you what I am going to do though. Let's go counter pressing. Let's play slightly narrower. And let's push right the heck up and see how that goes for us. Get creative, boys. Come on, FC Twente. We're only 1-0 down to PSV. We can make this count. Ball forward, Lukoki on the wing. Gets his cross in. Oh, and Espinoza got on the end of it. But Anastol was equal to it. Long ball forward from him. Oh my, trying to find Romero. Long Langkamp finds Zegnini. Zegnini still on a run. Oh, long shot there, but Anastol, sorry. I want to call him Anastol with the save. Well, it's nice to see that it's us on the attack more. Espinoza with a ball forward. Tries to find Lukoki. Sadlek, another ball forward for Romero to get on. And oh my goodness. Maximiliano Romero one-on-one. I need to drop my defensive line. Or, even better, let's go narrow and try that instead. Gosh damn. Gosh damn. Show some passion, would you, FC Twente? That's a bit better. We're not playing well, are we? We obviously don't like to be on attack. Let's go back to balanced. Biergever. Oh. Romero. He's looking too good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go cautious. I already did all that, didn't I? Let's just take that out of there and leave it to him to kick it where he wants. Doan with a corner for PSV cleared. Sadliek back to Doan into the middle. Langkamp clears. Vergieva. Thomas now. Come on, FC Twente. Ball for Romero. Doesn't get on that one. Korb picks up the through ball. Alex Martinez coming forward. Zegnini on his inside, coming forward now with a long shot, and it's just wide. Good effort, mate, but we're not playing very well. We are not playing very well. Get creative. Maybe that'll pick things up. I mean, we got 9 shots for 4 on target. But I mean, you look at player ratings, nobody's having a good game, and we're 2-0 down. Aggressively, show me something else in the second half, because oh my god. Fact, attack. I am not happy. Midfield, I am not happy. Defence, I am not happy. Poor old Korb's having a terrible game. Come on, boys, get creative. I don't know what that was. It looked like a corner that we didn't get. Anyway. Giving it to 60 minutes, see if anybody improves, but I think we might have some substitutions to make. Pete Behan's not doing very well. Korb with the throw-in, finds Waydant. Korb to Busquets. Espinoza. Ball forward for Zagnini. Pulls it back for Alex Martinez, and Waydant can't quite get it on target. Well, that was one of the better chances we've had. Oh, Lukoki. We got Cantella Piedra on the bench. He's not had opportunity to show how good he is yet this season. He had a decent season last season, but he hasn't had the games, and he hasn't had the hasn't done so well as a result. Korb's coming off Venuti. Now the question is do I bring off Chirivella or do I bring off Behan? Who have I got on the bench? Hilgers is on the bench. And Romerato. You know what? Abijani is coming on for Chirivella. I'm going to take a risk and hope that Pete Behan picks up his game. Let's go. Get creative, boys. Well, 63 minutes. FC Twente 0, PSV 2. That was nearly PSV 3. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, Espinoza with a free kick. Oh, and it's gone in. It was a bit bundled. Has it been allowed? No. Espinoza. Yeah, he just straight offside. That's a shame. That could have been our way back in. Could have been our way back in. Let's try some hitting the early crosses. Zagnini not doing great. Cantella Piedra doing slightly better, but come on, boys. Are we really going to let it be a 2-0 shutout? Let's go attacking. Oh, Romero. 1-on-1. Oh, well done, Gordon. He got down to save that. Corner kick. 3 minutes added time. It is 0 points for FC Twente unless we pull something really exciting off in the last couple of minutes, which we have not. FC Twente 0, PSV 2. What can you say? We're weak up front. We're weak up front again. And that's getting annoying. Waydant. Oh, Waydant. Anyway, to the dressing room. Yeah, that was disappointing. Our form has just, I don't know, it's dropped quite a bit lately. And admittedly, I have done 1 or 2 bits of tweaking on the tactics, and maybe that's why I should actually put everything back to where it was. But anyway, I am far from pleased from that result, and let's hope we can do better next time. Okay, we're going to come back for a final review, and as you can see, we are still in third. Yeah, we do have a game in hand over PSV, but they have just obviously pulled a further 3 points ahead of us, which is unfortunate. We're down. We've lost 4 games now. That's 3 away from home, but PSV was our first home loss, which isn't bad after 18 games, to be fair. We've lost to Groningen, which shouldn't have happened. Heerenveen, which actually they're not doing bad in the league, but I still think it shouldn't have happened. And away at Feyenoord, who, again, not too surprising, I guess, because they are Feyenoord. So we've made good account of ourselves so far. I do feel like I'm a little bit off the title challenge point. I mean, we are basically, that was our middle of the season game. We are literally at the halfway point. So, I mean, we're certainly in contention, I would say, if we can, pick our form back up a little bit to stay in the European qualification slots. But in terms of challenging for the title, yes, it's only halfway through the season, but we are a good 10 points off of Ajax, well, 11 points in fact. So, and we might have a chance to pull 3 points back in our next game, because that is, of course, who we face next. But I don't fancy our chances. And after that, we got Groningen in the KNVB Becker third round. I'd like to record a better result against them than we did in the league, and obviously keep our cup run going as the holders. But as you can see, we had October was a tough old month, and December's not been a great month for us. And but moving forward, obviously after we get the Ajax game out of the way, and the Groningen game, we're back against Heracles Almelo in the league, and then hopefully that will be, other than the KNVB Cup, will be our sort of primary focus. So looks like towards the end of the season, I mean, it's spread out. It is spread out. We don't have too many horrible games in a row, which is promising. But anyway, I've been avoiding relegation. This has been another season with FC Twente, and I will see you on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.